There's more to life than practicing dentistry, or at least there should be. A strong work ethic is admirable, and dentists typically demonstrate that trait. But there's also having too much of a good thing, and all work and no play isn't a formula for long-term success. Now, if you find that you're leaving too much of yourself in the practice, stay tuned. I'm going to be right back to tell you how to balance that work-life area that works for you. Thanks for watching the Patient Attraction Podcast. I'm Colin, receiver. Now, like most dentists I talk to, you've sacrificed a lot to build your practice and to make it successful. And at some point, you reached that point where you said, I've got to get a life outside of work. Now, don't get me wrong. You still have to put in those hours and keep driving the bus. But you've also got to make time away from the practice for your family, your friends, your kids, and for just plain fun. And your life will be much richer as a result. If all you're doing is just building your practice, you might be putting in those long hours at work. But let me ask you this. What are you working for? What are you working towards? Dr. Scott Watterson from Michigan is looking for more life outside his practice. He said, quote, "I have 4 kids and a wife and we're all busy, but sometimes being busy practicing dentistry is not what I want to be busy doing. I coach soccer, I'm involved with my kids' lives, I value my marriage, and we spend a lot of time together, but not enough. And so at the end of the day, at the end of life, I want to be able to look back and say I spent time I needed to with those that mattered the most." I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, but if you, like Dr. Watterson, want more out of life than just working too much, here's a suggestion. Realign your goals to achieve a better work-life balance. Now, that's easy to say, and I understand that, and it's not always easy to do, but it's the place to start. You've been in dentistry for a while now. You know that the reality isn't that you might have thought in dental school. For the vast majority of dentists, dentistry is a grind. It's a never-ending procession of low case value patients with no loyalty to your practice. For some doctors, it's being on roller skates from room to room, from operatory to operatory because of another overbooking, because that's how you have to practice the GP insurance-driven model in order to be successful. Now, whatever happened to actually enjoying what you do, giving patients that real top quality care and spending time with them? Isn't that a goal worth striving for? If you want a life outside your practice, consider attracting better patients that are more loyal to your practice, that have the resources to pay for that discretionary dentistry that they want and need. Enjoy higher case values, which means you won't have to schedule those patients back to back to back to back. Now, unless you're in an economically challenged market, those better patients are 30 to 40% of your dental prospects. And you're not going to attract them based on advertising low price or insurance acceptance. In fact, you'll probably need to revise your marketing, both online and offline. You can focus on doing the dentistry and retain a dedicated marketing firm with a proven track record of helping dentists attract better patients, like SmartBox. We've helped hundreds of dentists transform their practices and attract those better kinds of patients. And like Dr. Watterson, they're in a position now to work less and earn more. They have the opportunity to enjoy life away from the practice. Make dentistry everything it should be. Check out smartboxdentalmarketing.com and set up a call with us. We'll discuss your goals and capabilities and the direction that you want to take your practice. Like I said, I'm not going to try to tell you how to live your life, but I do encourage you to make sure you have one outside the dental practice. Join me for our next podcast. Until then, keep moving forward.